Good evening, producers. Don't know the matrix already, is it? I come to you with a tutorial on how to make, you know what I mean, on your own dancehall rhythm. You get me? Alright, so watch this now. We know say a whole heap of young artists out there, right now, would have love to know if make a beat because you might not have a producer bridging, you know what I mean? You might not have the studio link there like that. You develop your talent, you have your computer, you know what I mean? You might or you might not have FL Studio or any one of the DAW them who can create beats. You understand? You would have like you can help yourself. And me personally, me understand the situation the way you're a DJ but you're not full of so much links, you understand? Or you might be a young producer where, you know what I mean, do your own thing, you want to start sell beats, but you just can't get, you know what I mean, the dancehall feel there, just, you know what I mean, you have a lot of steps for you know what I mean, to take before you reach on a professional level, you know what I mean, and that is where this live come in handy, you understand? So, me personally, me did find it hard to find, you know what I mean, a YouTuber who could have helped me build dancehall beats, because every time, you know what I mean, me I try build a beat, is always, you know what I mean, hip hop beats, you know what I mean, and more while for them method is not necessarily the same method that dancehall beats take, you understand? And there's also a shortcut, you get me I say, where enough man don't know about, you get me I say, yeah man, we cut out all of the hard work, and this especially goes for the young artists them, you know what I mean? You don't necessarily try to be the best beat maker, you know what I mean? You don't have the time for, you know what I mean, to learn the whole, you know what I mean, everything, the basics and everything coming up. You know want to learn the theory of dancehall, you know what I mean, just to come make a beat so you can put your tune on. You get what I say? You want the shortcut. Well, this video shall come in very handy to many of you know what I mean? Alright, these are the things that I wish I knew, you know what I mean, coming up as a producer and as an artist, you know what I mean, right now, you know what I mean, that make the work way easier for me, you understand? So without further ado, we're going to jump in it, and as well, you don't know where the source, if you don't want DAWs, you know what I mean, yeah man, we provide them, you know what I mean, free, you know what I mean, so if you want your FL Studios, and you want your Pro Tools, you know what I mean, any software you can think of, just name it, you know what I mean, we're the source, we can get it to you, free, you know what I mean, plugins, all of them things there, you get me? So without further ado, we're going to jump in at the dancehall beat. So first, you don't know the thing going on, you have to start off with a kick, right? So we start off with the kick. So the dancehall beat, it goes like this, boom, pa, pa, boom, pa, pa, you understand? Alright, with that said, remember I'm telling you said there's a shortcut, you understand? We're going to get to the shortcut shortly, but for now, we're going to do it that way, yeah. See? So we're going to put in the kick, and then we're going to put in the snare after the kick. So that is the kick, bam, see? So first and foremost, let we set the tempo though, because you know what, in a tempo way, you know what I mean, when you finish the beat now, then you find out, say, yo boy, alright, this could have speed up a little more, and if you eventually speed it up, you find out, say, some things don't sound good, and you know what I mean, you improve a sound by speeding it up, and next sound starts sound lacking, you get me? So you want to make sure you set the tempo, that means, say, yo, when you actually, you understand, finish and finalize the beat, then everything sound in sync, you understand? So we're going to set the tempo here at 98, you understand? So let's get it. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to tune with snare them now. So you have to feel it out, you know, you see, you have to know which part you feel like the snare for go. You get me? Yeah man. Bear in mind, we never go to school for this, so the way how we might explain it might be unorthodox. But you know what I mean, from your ghetto youth, you know what I mean, you can relate, you can understand what I say. You see it, so what's up, bop. You know what I mean? Obviously would I want the snare a little further up. You understand? And we're chewing back the kick. That too near. Alright, so that is a pattern where you can work with boom, psh, boom, boom. Or you can work with this pattern. See? You understand? Those are some, you know what I mean, easy to work with patterns where your beat a go sound, you know what I mean, your beat a go flow, you know what I mean, without your sound too hip hop. You understand? So it's either boom or boom boom. You understand? Boom boom or boom. You get what me I say? That is the sound of dancehall. So let's get it. You understand? You just repeat that. And you have another style called so boom 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 boom. You understand? Then we just get it in. Right? Well, you have to feel it out, you know, cause you know what I mean. You want the best sound you can possibly get, so you try feel out the right sound. You get me? Alright, think me have a sound more. And you see that sound right now is the sound where most of the new style of dancehall beats them I use right now. See? We don't have to go old school with it because we know enough artists right now not really are old school. So you know what I mean? These are the new school type. You understand? Or you put the snare here so. You understand? Many of them might familiar with that sound. The old school sound are the one we that play before. You get what me I say? We now go jump in at the old school sound right now. You understand? In the meanwhile, remember to click the like button. You understand? Subscribe to the channel. Leave any questions. And you know what I mean? And if you don't want the DAW them, you understand? If you don't want the plugins, you just leave an email as well in the comment section. And we get back to you the same way. Alright. Alright, so we have a lay down at 8 bar for now. So you know might extend it to a 16 bar soon, you understand? Alright, so right so now you can double up the kick. You understand? He's a man me like double up my kick them, you know. You see me? Alright, so now you see in between the whole of that now, because you currently have a flow go on, you know. You have a beat a play right now, you have a nice jump, you know what I mean, formation right now go on. So in the mix of that now, you know what you want to do? You have to want put, you know what I mean, something else in the mix of that just to get it fit sound more dynamic. You understand? Yeah man. Alright, so when would I want, I don't necessarily want a clap. I might put the clap in and then replace it. Alright, just I'm gonna do that right now too. So watch this. See? In between them space here, you want to make sure you put something in between them space there, just because you don't want just your kick and your snare alone and knock. You're gonna need something else to keep it flowing, you understand? Alright, you see it. See how that gives a nice little flavor, a nice little sound. Alright, but you don't want too much of it tonight, you know. And you might put something else, probably a percussion, something, you know what I mean? Something just to make it nicer. Alright, here we are going to do now though. Remember me tell you said there's a shortcut. See? Because, alright, if you sit down and go so now, book, and say, you are going to build a beat, you know what I mean? And you are going to create the drum sound, you are going to find yourself, you know what I mean? Experiment with different patterns and all of them things there. You understand? It can take a lot of time, especially if you're a man where I say, boy, here what happen. You know, so I don't necessarily want, you know what I mean, spend too much time on a rhythm. I want drop a tune, I want people hear my sound, I want upload it on YouTube quick and fast. So here's a better way. You understand? A quicker way to go about it. You understand? Alright, so we're going to go up on YouTube itself. You get me? Yeah, man. So watch this. So you're going to type in dancehall instrumental. See? And you're going to find a beat, you know what I mean? Something nice, something you like. Maybe it's a money beat you want. You get to me and say a money sounding beat. The person you name Caution Beats. You know what I mean? Bad beat maker on YouTube. So I go click on theme beat. Hear how it sounds. See if I like it. You understand? You know what I mean? And bear in mind, this is not you. You know what I mean? Chopping the next man beat. Just follow what I show you and you have to prevent yourself from doing that. What you have to do in this is you have to follow the drum pattern. You're not going to necessarily use the same drums that him use. You just have to follow the pattern. You understand? And then you have to start from there. You get what I say? Because when you check it, all of these producers on YouTube, they use basically the same drum pattern. You know what I mean? What they might do is they might change a percussion there. They might change a kick there. You understand? Them do them own little thing to make it sound unique, but are really the same patterns, you understand? Caution. So, me I listen to this, and I like the pattern, you know what I mean? So, to speed up the process, what we are going to do now, we're going to get rid of all of this what we put on a while ago. See? We are going to take out all of that right now. What else we are going to do now? You need to find the tempo of the beat we are play. You know what I mean? And many people might not know how to go about it, but I'm going to show you. You know what I mean? Remember to touch the subscribe button. You understand? Like the video. You know what I mean? You know the thing already. So watch this now. We're going to pull up back the rhythm. We're going to play it. See? Jump back in with DAW. And we're going to find the tempo. Alright, so you're going to right click on the metronome slap here. Right click on the tempo number and you will see this name tap. See? So you will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So you just find the tempo of the beat. So you count with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here this I said 101 at the tempo. So you know what I mean? So 101 at the tempo. So we are going to do now. First thing you have to lay down at the kick. See? You go so. Alright, a pum, psh, you know what I mean? You understand? Similar to the one I just laid down a while ago. You understand? Alright, play it back again. Alright, so it is similar to the one I laid down before. You understand? And it's very simple. It cut your work in a half. You understand? Because you might not have the time. You understand? I don't necessarily want to do it the exact way how them do it, you know. You just want to make sure you get, you know what I mean? You understand? You see how that simple? And that are the new age dancehall rhythm them nowadays. Alright, so we don't need that, we don't need this no more. You understand? We don't need caution beats no more, you know what I mean? So a man can't say, boy, I knock him, you not back him beat or nothing. See me? You don't knock back no man beat, you just a try follow a jump pattern. And that's the easy way to go about it. Find the tempo like I just show you. You right click on, you know what I mean, on the tempo number. You see? You as the beat a play, you click this, count along with it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know what I mean? Yeah. So we know that this one was 101. So I left it there, so yeah. Alright, so this definitely needs some percussion in between, you understand? But now I'm gonna work with the clap like before, where I'll get some nice sounds right now. You get me? So I'll jump in a pack we have named Latin Stacks Live, you understand? And we'll see what we can find. We might not find the ones where I look for, but you know what I mean, we might go over into our next pack, but you know what I mean? Let's see where Latin Packs Live I deal with. It have some loops, you know what I mean? And loop is another thing. Loops, enough of them, you know what I mean? Them producer use loops in them beats. You can use loops if you want. Loops definitely come in handy, but it's a trick to loops. You understand? You have to align the loops according to the tempo. And it's kind of tricky. It's not hard to do, but you know what I mean? It's kind of tricky. And I know every loop sound good with every beat. So it's good if you can make your own patterns, you know what I mean, off of your own. More than you download the entire loop. And you know what I mean? You don't want to go through that for the most part. But you can use loops. You understand? Alright, so we'll go upon the one shots them. We'll go upon Latin percussion. We have some nice sounds here, so you know what I mean, some very nice sounds. Alright. You know what I mean? Alright, well, me now go really do, you know what I mean, a comprehensive thing on FL Studio right now still. So you might see them numbers here and wonder what them. These are just sending each of the instruments them to them particular tracks. But that is probably for another video, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean, just to keep it short, those are sending the instruments to another track, you understand? So let's play it back. watch this now. Alright, so I could find a better snare. See? That snare yeah, is a hip hop snare. It come with the DAW. It come with FL Studios 20. You understand? You know what I mean? But you don't necessarily want to use that. Probably if it was a hip hop beat we would have probably used that, but we don't necessarily want that. We make a dancehall beat, and you know what I mean? You know the sounds them with them using a dancehall beat. Yeah, you have the iron sound in snare there. To this day I don't know the name of that snare, but it's a very nice, you know what I mean, very imposing snare. You know what I mean? Have a nice sound. You know what I mean? Them usually use it in the trap beat them, you know what I mean? This is it, you understand? So I use this snare. Alright, I will turn down this percussion. Alright. So, you know what I mean, young artists, see we have a pattern going. Next, you can put another percussion, you know what I mean? I'm gonna find another one. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You can change them thing around too. Yeah. See how that sound better? So it's all about you experimenting with sounds and different, you know what I mean? Put your own style in it. What sound good to you, you work with that. Alright, see it, so it have a bounce already. So next thing you want to get now, you want to get a hi-hat. You understand? So you know the main instruments them we are using are the drums, are the kicks, the snare, the hi-hat. Those are the main ones. Then you have percussions in between. You get what me I say? So you can't do without your hi-hat. You understand? And these are your hi-hats. You know what I mean? Yeah, you probably know that by now, but if not, you know what I mean? This is your hi-hat. So your hi-hat now, your hi-hat give it the rhythm, it's basically it have to do with the speed of the rhythm. You understand? So if you ever hear a rhythm and it sound like it speed up and it slow down, it's because of the hi-hat. You understand? Right? So we have a nice little sound that come along. Right? I mean, it's up to your discretion. What sound good to you? You understand? At this point now, you have to do your own thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And if you don't like the hi-hat there, you can take it out, change it. So, you know what I'm saying? Want a more you might even want a different sounding kick. You get what I say? So I go over to one of my favorite packs them I have for kick. Again, if you don't want them packs, just hit me up via email. Make you get in the packs them, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. We know the thing going on the road, boy. You see it? Like the kick up because the kick up of present, you know? Yeah. How might what you can do to you can change the pitch of them thing, yeah? To make it sound more, you know? Yeah. Alright, so now that we have the drum laid down now, we are pre for the right and now you want to go in at the melodies. You know what I mean? Before you go in at the melodies, you can lay down the bass. You understand? The bass can be intimidating at times. You understand? Because the bass, if the bass not sound good, the rhythm not sound good. You get what me I say? But rule, the bass have to do with, you know what I mean, the key of the rhythm. You understand? Alright, so if you don't yet understand key, you know what I mean, key is simple. You might have to take some time to learn key. Or you can just, you know what I mean, cards are the main thing. See, you have, cards not hard, you know. Card is a thing where a man might complicate it in how him explain it. I don't necessarily know if you ever understand it when me explain it, but me it becomes simple for me, even though me not read music. You know what I mean? A YouTube teach me how to build rhythm. You get to me and say, yeah man, me is no where I call it. No, me not go school for this thing. A YouTube, me sit down and learn how to build rhythm. Me never have no, you know what I mean, no mentor for show me say, boy, you know what I mean, this is how you play the keyboard and them little thing there. You know what I mean? YouTube, I'm a little computer, yeah. You get to me and say, yeah man. So at the same knowledge, man I try impart to no like a young DJ right now where, you know what I mean, our producer who want to do them own a thing too, you see? Yeah man, just know say boy, you can watch YouTube and learn how to do the thing like the masters them out there. You understand? So watch this now. We are going at the keys them, so we are pull up an instrumental. And if you know want them instrumentals, yeah, them synth, yeah, you know what I mean, we can get it for we have from Contact. You know what I mean? We have yeah, some bad thing man, trust me. You know what I mean? We are the source. You understand? Just come to it. You know what I mean? Leave a message. You know what I mean? Leave a message. And we get to know what we need to start off with. See? Alright, so we'll kick it off first and foremost with cards. Alright, I don't necessarily want this, I use something else. See? It's always good to start off with a piano, see? You know, I would necessarily use the piano as your sound, but the piano help you get the key or the card, you know what I mean, where you look for. Then you can swap out the sound there with a different instrument. You just want to lay down the cards. So how cards work now. I'll show you how cards work. See? Remember to like the video, subscribe. Don't know the thing. If you don't have no question, just leave it in the comment section. Let me look and see if me have no questions. You know what I mean? Yeah man. So watch this now. Alright. This thing I name Carg. You know what I mean? Just leave a message. You know what I mean? We'll make you get it. You know what I mean? If you want it. But this is a powerful plugin. You know what I mean? Countless amount of powerful sound. And we not talk the low quality sound them normally come with FL Studio or some mediocre plugins. These sounds are sounds where them just sound good overall. It's just a matter of you deciding which sound better with which. You get what I say? But there's some powerful sound them. So we have it on a grand concert right now, which is a piano. You understand? So we have to play the beat or we lay down. And we are lay down a card. You know what I mean? We are keep it simple today, you see it? Alright, we start a C, right? And we are gonna make cards easy for you. See? Easy. Alright, so now we're upon C, see? One that is not a card, that is just one note. Alright, so what you want to do now is go up 4 above this or 3 for the next card, for the next note where you're going to use. So you're going to use 3. See? But you see after you lay down that 3 there, so you come to 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Alright, let me repeat that again. So you're there C, see? You go up 3. So you're there 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? Now after you reach this now, you go up 4. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? That is a chord. You see it have the nice, you know what I mean, compact, you know what I mean, sound, because now you have 3 keys that work together with each other to make melody. You get me I say? You understand? Alright. So this is what them call a minor chord. You understand? A major chord would be you putting that 1 up. So instead of 1, 2, 3, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. You get me I say? That is a chord. That is how everything work. After that now you can freestyle with, we not go there so yet, we just have to create a chord. So let me shorten this, you know what I mean, so we can get it more dancehall sound. So we have to repeat this. Slack here. Right. And you can style it up, you know what I mean? It necessarily have to be 1, 2, 3. You understand? You can make it go 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? Any kind of style where you think about in your head. You understand? So now we do it a thing like this. You understand? Or we can just come so now, boop. You understand? Or you can create in a melody form. You understand? So instead of just string, 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 you make it flow. Or go so boom, boom, boom. But you still want to make it be a chord, so we are going to remember the formula. See, the formula is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can do that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if you find say the second note don't sound, you know what I mean, it no sound, it not balance with the first one, you carry this up. So you make this the major chord, you know what I mean, this a minor chord and this a major chord. You know what I mean? Or if you don't like this, you bring it back down and you do the same thing again. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You just play around until you find where you want, where you look for. You get what I say? Yeah, man. Remember to like the video. Alright, so we have to copy this, you know what I mean? Alright, so that sound too repetitious, so we are going to do now, we are going to put that one a little higher. You notice? You get the whole of that, you see what I go on. So at the same thing, you just change the back note. You understand? So you get it for, you know what I mean, have a difference from the first one. But remember the pattern. This is chords, and this have to do with every dancehall rhythm. Without chords, you don't have a dancehall rhythm. You get what I say? You don't have any beat, none at all, because beat, you know what I mean, everything revolves around chords. So if you can get this concept with chords, then no, you know what I mean, you're up on your way to make good beats, you understand? But you have to have chords, whether you make dancehall rhythm or you make reggae rhythm, you understand? Chords are essential, you understand? Just remember that. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily like this pattern or this melody right here, you know what I mean? This chord pattern, you know what I mean? However, we just show you so you can understand card patterns. You know what I mean? So when you build your rhythm now, you are gonna take the time. You know what I mean? You gotta sit down and you gotta think about, alright, how my want the rhythm have to sound and which part the cards, which note are the best note for put it on to get the proper card. You understand? Them now for be so short, you can extend them. You understand? Them can longer. You know what I mean? For example. You know what I mean? But for the purpose of this video, we're gonna make it short. You understand? Alright, so we're gonna add something more here, so another empty space here. We're not gonna really left it so empty, isn't it? Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so we're gonna put that one here. You know what I mean? This is just the basics of dancehall rhythm, you know. You know what I mean? We are move slow because, you know what I mean, more time you watch a tutorial and you move too fast. You understand? You don't necessarily want to watch back the tutorial every minute if you know what they do. You understand? You want, when you don't watch the tutorial, you know what you can do on your own. You understand? Alright. We'll follow the same method right as well. Alright, and as me say, I don't necessarily like this card pattern. Me personally would never use this card pattern to build a beat for a client or somebody. But for the sake of this tutorial, we are use it. So you understand, it's always 7. So from the first card, from the first note to the last note, you count 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Salakia 8. I mean Salakia 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But the space in between the first note and the last note is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what I mean? So that is just the basics of cards. So now what you can do now, you can add other cards to it. You understand? Add other notes, I mean. So you can add a note up here, so, and I same principle, the same 1, 2, 3, you know what I mean? It can get complex, but you just have to understand the basics. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You understand? Right? You just, you know what I mean, just look what me I do. Right, and anything with sound out of sync, you just, you know what I mean, replace it with something sound but better. You know what I mean? At times, sometimes you don't necessarily need it neither. Sometimes you can work with what you have. Alright, we'll jump into another segment now. We're going to use another instrument. We're going to use the same card, but we're going to use, you know what I mean, a different instrument. Alright, so this one was a grand piano. We not necessarily use the grand piano here. We have to change it out for a better sound. You know what I mean? Cause it sound kind of boring. So let me find a good sound. You know what I mean? Let me hear this song. Alright, I work with that for now. Definitely not like that melody, so what I go do, I go change it. Probably make it a little more darker. See? like that melody at all. You know what I mean? And second thought, let we just change the whole dynamic of that chord, you know what I mean? Alright, we'll start off. Alright, you get a little dark of sound. Right. Alright, so next thing you want to know, you want to follow up this with a melody now, you get me? So I'll choose a nice sound, probably a wind instrument. Again, remember to like the video, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Alright, so these are some voice sounding pads, you understand? Yeah, man, some very nice sounding voice pads, choirs, you know what I mean? All sort of voice sound. You know what I mean? Enough of the producer them put in them rhythm to kind of get that, you know what I mean? Gothic sound, you know what I mean? I think me really I try go for a mixture, dark sound rhythm right now. It depends on your vibe, you understand? Yeah, man. So, gotta jump in right now. Let's get it. Alright. Now watch this now. You see, after you get the cards them, you lay down the cards them, which is very easy as you can see. You understand? The next step is basically a breeze. Trust me when I tell you. Because now you have to just lay down the melody and the pads, you know what I mean? And every other sounds where you lay down, even the bass half of the key with the card depon. You understand? So you know if you look all over the place, as you can see right here, so all of the patterns them already laid out for you. You understand? So you gotta work off of that. So I'm gonna lay down a pad. You understand? And hear this pad just gonna blend in nicely with it. Me as a man more while me a build already, I want it sound, it have this in the background, this dark pad sound. You get what me I say? You know what I mean? Hear this. You understand? And dancehall nowadays, you know, you know, follow no specific, you know what I mean, rule, you know. It's just from you have the drums them lay down in the right pattern, you're good to go. And the drums them are the hardest part, and as me show you, it's not as hard as I think. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I lay down a nice pad, you know. I will extend this to the full straight out or so. And then I will duplicate it right or so. I will sharpen it over. Make it go back here. So you notice we have a something, we have a flow going right now. And you see the same pad sound, you know what I mean? We jump in another instrumental. We load up another instrumental. Okay? Let's try contact. And again, if you don't want them plugins, if you don't want contact, native instrument contact, you know, just link it up, you know what I mean? The email address there in the about section of the page, you understand? You know, just link me. So, and if you don't want libraries, everything, you don't know the thing already, you know what I mean? You don't know if you don't want contact, we can contact free. If you don't want FL Studio, we go to FL Studio free. You understand? If you don't want Pro Tools, you go to Pro Tools free, but you don't know if you don't want Pro Tools and a plugin, you might, not a plugin, but a plugin pack. You know what I mean? You might have to pay for a little dollar. When I get to you, we're not charging $1 million. We're not charging you 15 grand and no money more than I have. You understand? But as I say, FL Studio, you can get that free, Pro Tools free, contact free, but if you don't want the library, then just, you know what I mean, for up a little change. Nothing wrong with it. Get me, I say? So, alright, now. You notice how the pad and the sound, they just blend in together. And if you want, you can add some more sound, you can follow. In a hard, because this is what I already see which sounds work with it already. You understand? So you might wonder, how me not follow the rule right or so? Because this the right next to it. But you can look and see, say, boy, based off of this pattern right here, where you left right here, you know what I mean? You can see, say, this and this also works with it. You understand? That is the rule. You get what I say? Because if you should, you know what I mean, raise it to octave, it would probably be a 4 or a 3, you know what I mean, notes away from another note. But when you put it right here, it just seems like it's a next note, but it still a follow the same, you know what I mean, the same methodology. You understand? It's hard to explain, you might understand it now, but just follow the 3-4 rule I show you a while ago. You have your cards them pot, you get me? So hear this. So I'll make a nice little beat to the zine. No rules, no united, just put down, just lay down cards until you feel satisfied. You know what I mean? Alright, so boom now, we have contact loaded, see? We have a few light user sound, this is a violin, so we have load it up, see? In a contact. Remember to like the video and say subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? You know unorthodox now when I get to you. You know the thing but you know what I mean? You know we be like a classroom setting just to show you how we go about it. So you can follow the same style and build up on that. You get me I say? Enough man I got hide it from you. The reason being because them a try to sell beats. You get me I say? Of course we want to sell beats too and we are sell beats too. But at the same time we need beats and every man can afford beats. You know what I mean? And speaking about buying and selling beats, right? Watch this. We are giving beats to bad artists. So you see if you feel like you're a bad artist, you know what I mean? Just as I say, just send me an email say you request a beat. I'm gonna send you a beat. The voice pan beat, you know what I mean? And you make the track reach me back, you mix it. You know what I mean? But this is the catch. You know what I mean? You have to one, you have to be a bad artist. You can't be the mediocre artist. You get what I say? And two, you have to pay me to mix it. Because, you know what I mean, time is of the essence. You know what I mean? And we now charge the 30 grand or everybody a charge for the mix and the 50 grand and the 60 grand. You know what I mean? You do not get to your price, man. And you get a professional mix. You understand? And as I said, subscribe to the channel, like. You know what I mean? Leave in the comments if you have no question. You know what I mean? Bear in mind, you know, this channel is not for the, you know what I mean, the professional beat maker, you know, or the artists with maga links. You get me? No, this is for the man where him probably have a little computer. Him don't know if you get the DAW with them. You know what I mean? He cannot afford it. You understand? He can't afford plugins. This channel is for that man. You know what I mean? We have all the necessary things that we need, man. Just come over here, so. You know what I mean? Just subscribe. You understand? But for man who is a professional, give it a like, same way. You know what I mean? We're not taking no food out of my pocket, you see? So, meanwhile, let a load up. You understand? What you can do in the meanwhile, you can go and think about the melody where you want to lay down. You know what I mean? Hopefully you're not hear it nice on phone side, though. You know what I mean? This is the first time I have a live while creating a beat. You get me? Yeah. It have a nice sound already, yeah? A mad thing, you put on the rest of the melody them and you put on the bass. Crazy thing. You know what I mean? A man here already want to ask you if you make that. You get me? Yeah, man. Alright, so this is a nice violin. You know what I mean? One thing with the contact sound them, they are live instruments. You know what I mean? So this is a live instrument. Alright. So I'm gonna say you can link me up for the contact if you don't want. You see? But let me show you if you use contact. This is the effective way of using contact. You don't necessarily want to go so bop up on piano roll and start press things on contact, because you're going to want to load other sounds in the same contact. You know what I mean? And it's going to take up a lot of CPU space, and your computer might just be a 4 gig memory. You know what I mean? Can't push now a whole heap of power. So you go around that now. What you're going to do now, you're going to create a thing where you call a MIDI. See? You create a MIDI output, right? And you go channel the MIDI back into contact. And this is how you do it. You go up on contact. So you notice when I do a while ago when I load up the MIDI. This is the MIDI. It write MIDI out, right? So this one I go to channel 1. I'm going to show you what is a channel and what is a port. So first it did there 0, I'm going to put it at 1 a while ago. Reason being because I go assign the contact itself, see, to port input 1. So the output port for that MIDI a while ago was 1. So I make the input, you know what I mean, where you click on this, you're on the plugin, you click on this, you're there in the port section. See? You know what I mean? You have to make the input port 1 as well, so it know which port it a target on which plugin. You understand? So now when you do that now and you go so bop in the MIDI, you know what I mean, you activate the contact library where you select, you know what I mean, by using the MIDI. You get what I say? So now when that do it save your CPU space. So you know what I mean, your computer where you have can manage the contact, because contact is a very heavy plugin, but you don't know with everything you have ways around it, you know what I mean, ways and means of, you know what I mean, doing the right thing. Alright, boom now, so what you know. So remember we have the card them laid down already, you know, so you card them there. You understand? So you don't have to think too far, you don't have to. So you have the violin, this is a violin sound, you know. mean? At this point now, you just a play around for see which part the best. You know what I mean? I mean, just play around until you find the knife. You can move it up a octave. You know what I mean? If you not hear like you have to. You know what I mean? And the great thing about these contact players is you have all the necessary things. So you don't necessarily have to finger or reverb on that by itself because it have reverbs already. And if you don't like that melody, you can change it. You know what I mean? Alright, I'm gonna put it back on my octave. You know what I mean? Alright. It's up to your discretion, you know, because you can see, like me say, all the cards them lay down for you already. So it's just you are gonna put everything based off of the cards them when you lay down already. So you know if you think too hard, I say, boy, which part when I will get the next sound from, it already there. It's just up to you if you know decide which part or how bouncy you want your melody for sound. You understand? Alright, so I like my pads them dark, but now me I get ideas as me I go along. Say, you know what I mean? And if when you see me I buck and shuffle with the rhythm is because but now I waste the rhythm, you know. You know what I mean? After we done make the rhythm, me I go mix the rhythm and me I go probably sell the rhythm or give the rhythm to an artist record pan. So it's not a matter of just, you know what I mean? Me I go do something with the rhythm. Alright. So let me check my pad them again. Another thing where you can do with your pad them, see? So if you not too love the drawn out sound of the pad, you can go so boop highlight them and aggregate them. You understand? You have a thing named aggregate where help your fit, you know what I mean? to like the video, share. If you don't want to know the AW, you know what I mean? If you don't want to know, you know what I mean? The plug-in, any plug-in. You know what I mean? We provide it for you, you get me? Yes, man. Yeah, man. Everything what you need. Nah, not just DAWs alone. Alright, so I listen to the violin and I don't feel like I necessarily like the violin there. I go try a different violin. See? I don't necessarily like the violin there, so I go try a different violin song. You know what I mean? Again, I know the thing already will provide custom beats and all them thing there. You get me? Yeah man, custom beats. Don't know if you don't want no tracks them mix. You know what I mean? We know we're not rich. But we don't feel like we don't deserve to get a poor mix neither. We know we want something where we can go out there. You know what I mean? Go out there with, and it can play upon radio. You can put a video, a music video behind. So nobody feel like such a way a cutting a slack upon the price means that we have a water down on the mix. So if you don't want to mix, just link way up, we negotiate a price. You get me and say, you know the thing already. Yeah man, all the details there in the about section of my channel. You get me? Yeah man. In the meanwhile, like and subscribe. You know the thing already. Alright, so I'll change the violin because I don't too like the violin. So I'll delete the first one. I'll dash it out. Alright, so the thing about it now you have to change this to number 1. You know what I mean? Sound kind of dead. So we don't really want it sound too dead. We don't do another vibe there right now. So you know how they will change the melody. You know what I mean? So even though we have a nice, you know what I mean, them two sound here go good with each other. You notice them sound here bounce with each other, you know, just so nice. But we know murder that's a nice flow, with a nice melody there, with a body, you know what I mean? A poor violin sound. So we have to make it sound more, you know. So but it's a thing where you have to feel through it. You have to say, alright, what kind of song go with this, you know? See? So as you play it, you listen. You have to bounce it, you know. You have bounce to it, you have to build a tune on it too. Already? You know what I mean? No thing already. Alright, let me try that. Let me try that sound there. You know what I mean? Alright, let me turn up the violin. Alright, let me see if I go higher with it. I get a nicer sound. notice how it a come along nicely. You know what I mean? This a real time, you know. You know what I mean? This is real time. You get me? And the soul fix the hi-hat, you know. You know what I mean? You just lay down the beat, the components for the rhythm. You know what I mean? Then we have a crazy on everything. You know what I mean? Alright. I don't feel like I like the violin though. So I'm going to swap it out for a different sound. You know what I mean? And such is all the thing going on. You know what I mean? I go start off with a sound and I go say, boy, you know, see another sound with a sound better. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I saw it work, man. Alright, so you see this sound right now? It's a very dynamic sound, you know. You see it? It have a lot of nice sounds in it, and this is cloud. As I say, if you don't want it, you can get it. Same violin sound when we just play a while ago. Trust me, in some other beats, it sound, you know what I mean? It bring off the beat, you know what I mean? And it's an authentic violin sound, you get me? Yeah, man. So, trust me, man, we have all the plugins them on the need. You know what I mean? And when I talk about just no start a plugin, I mean, when you watch with videos and you can build on your own beats, you have real sounds that when you make a man hear on the beat, a man want pee on the feet. You understand? Yeah, because a real powerful sounds then, you get me? Alright, so you see this sound here? This sound here is a nice sound. So I'm gonna get rid of the violin. We might find room for the violin somewhere down the line, but for now, violin cut it. You know what I mean? So we have to work with this sound here. Alright, so with this sound here though, you tend to tame it because you have to tame it because here we are going with it now. Heavy. You get me now? Even if you put it in a, you know what I mean, in a MIDI, it's still heavy. So what I'm gonna do is turn down the reverb off of the sound. You know what I mean? Turn it down so it don't take too much power. Turn down the delay off of it so it don't take up too much. You know what I mean? CPU usage. You get me? I say? Yeah. So you see how that sound is better, but still would I want to turn it down. No, just look. So we'll put it at the background. So that really now take time to shape up in a nice little beat. You get me? I say? Yeah. Alright, remember me tell you so we have a crazy on the hi-hat. This is what we are going to do now. We are going in at the piano roll now. See? This is what you call the piano roll. Right? And we have a crazy on the hi-hat now. Alright, first we're going to turn them into some, you know what I mean, some 1/3 note so we can get some hi-hat rolls. You understand? Yeah, man. I remember, you know, like the video like I said to you before. You know what I mean? Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't know a thing, we not hide nothing from the youth them. You know what I mean? Some man I make rhythm, but them not teach you how to make rhythm. Or them do some make a short, you know what I mean? So make a short video. Nah, break it down the right way because guess what? They might have said, boy, the dancehall industry, it it too saturated. We can't use no more producer, or we don't need no more producer for you learn the things so quick. And then now to cut in for my food. Now me now can't sell rhythm. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean, check the place right now, nothing really dead. A man have to rely upon what him can do for himself. You know what I mean? Government shut down. You know what I mean? Lockdown, curfew. Man can't get for hustle like one time. You know what I mean? No means of hustling not there. You know what I mean? A man just left with little internet connection. You know what I mean? And him computer. See, what them want man do? Them want man go out to go scam. No, man can't go out to go scam. We don't want police pa my back. So I have to learn a skill, learn a trade. You know what I mean? And thanks to the most the producing thing not so hard nowadays. Because everything dep on YouTube for you learn. You get what me I say? Yeah man, so guess what I go on now? You have to just learn it too. Enough of we have talent can build tune. You get me? So if you can build your own rhythm and build your own tune, you know what I mean? You know if you fork up no portion of money, you know what I mean? So that a man can hear how your sound pan a rhythm. You get what I say? Yeah, so it's good when a man can show you how to make rhythm from scratch so you can make your own thing, because right now that me I rely upon. You get me? Yeah man, me I build my own rhythm, me I voice my own tune. You get me? Me I mix my own tune and me I put out my own tune them. You get me? Yeah man, I just saw a thing go. We not cut in for no man trade, but nothing there nowadays. Nothing there for the youth them. We don't want to fire gun and kill people and rob people and all that we want to do, you see? Alright, so we are going to do some little hi-hat roll. Some little hi-hat roll right now, see? How might change over the hi-hat too? I have a thing named velocity. You have to watch the velocity too, you know. You know what I mean? Velocity determine whether or not your thing sound realistic or not. You get me? I think I want it here, so I put it here, so. I'm gonna say one thing with a plug-in here, it's kinda heavy, as you can hear the computer kinda, you know what I mean, phase in and out. You get me? So what we tend to do in a situation like that is, let me just show you. Let me duplicate this. Select here. So we have a clone the layer here. So we have two of them. So we don't lose what we have, but watch this now. We are going to swallow this, right? And we have to go up on the tracks them itself, and we have to render it. You know what I mean? Or consolidate it. See? When you consolidate it now, watch this. This is a way of it to save whole heap of CPU space. You understand? You get what I say? Yeah man. So now what we can do now is we can go so bop, mute this. You know what I mean? We can mute this, throw this back on the track, me delete this. So me have my sound and now drag down the rhythm no more because I consolidate it. The sound I work for. That's what I say. But I love how the hi-hat sound. I don't know if it's a different hi-hat I want or hi-hat pattern now work. consolidate the track so the track will play like a waveform, you know. You know what I mean? Yeah, it will play like a waveform and not necessarily a play from the plugin itself. Intensive on the CPU, you get me? So we have only political style and only political ways where you can go around. You know what I mean? The negatives that come with using a low-end computer, you know? Yeah, man. I'm saying just a link to your man. Everything in the about section of the channel. You know what I mean? If you want tutorials, you know what I mean? We make tutorials, so short tutorials, we just leave in the comments. You know what I mean? If you don't want to know plugins, don't know where I give a plugins free. So if you don't want FL Studio 20, Pro Tools HD, we're going free. You get me? But there's one catch. You say if you don't want a wave-bound plugin set, I think if you just give me a little change, you know things already. The DAW we are going free. You get me? Yeah, man. So, you know what I mean? And if you don't want to track them mix, you know what I mean? We're not charging only 50 grand and 30 grand with them a charge. We negotiate and get to you price. I want mixing the track them professionally. You know what I mean? We're not doing it. We can't add a music video to it. Because we know the one go out there. And if you're a young producer, rude boy, you know what I mean? I would say we have everything we need, rude boy. You see? Alright, so watch out, boom. So we have the melody, we have the pad, and we have the chord. See, this is an unconventional dancehall rhythm, you know. You know what I mean? Because I say my style different, you know, your style I go different. Every man's style I go different. You get me? Yeah, man. So don't look for me make nothing will sound like a next man thing, but just show you and break it down to you the right way, where you can create your own thing. You see? Alright, so watch this now. We need more sounds. We need more melodies. You know what I mean? We need a couple more songs. We probably need a female voice in it, because you know say in them time, yeah, a that around the place. A little female voice will make the rhythm sound. You know what I mean? It make the rhythm sound epic. So we have all of them there too. You know what I mean? If we don't want them little sounds, that we can get them for the same way. You see? Alright, watch this now. We are going to jump to with sample packs. You know what I mean? We have some bad sample packs, you know. You see? And we are going to find out which, you know what I mean, which key, you know what I mean, are the sample packs go well with this beat. Alright, let me try see. We have all of them here, and them here and all of the bad trap beat them, you know. But you have to find the right key, that's the thing, you know. Sound good, but we are experiment with it. You know what I mean? It's all about trial and error too, you know. You know what I mean? You have to try some sounds. You know what I mean? You might try a sound where you probably did a doubt, say that sound your sound, you know, fit the rhythm, but when you're done mix the rhythm and put the sound in it and everything, you have a hit rhythm and you never had expect it. You understand? Or you have the rhythm and you like it, but you're not to rate it that much. And a man come to you and say that rhythm the wicked and he want to buy it. You get what I say? Yeah, so it's all about you experimenting with sounds, you understand? So let me see how this sound in the beat. experiment with this sound as well. You know what I mean? I must say like the video. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel. Leave in the comments if you don't have no questions. You know, just leave it in the comment section. You know what I mean? It don't sound like, you know what I mean, your everyday regular beat, but it's a bad beat. And when you lay down a track on it, it's gonna sound wicked. You get what I'm saying? So you don't want to sound like everybody else, you know. Try it. You see, even though you have to make dancehall beat, then you don't want to sound like every man. Because they sound like every man, you know how they can come up with something different. You understand? So remember, alright, so we still want another, you know what I mean, another thing. So we are going to have instrument and prophecy. Carl, we make that instrument that we know. And myself in the one that just leave it in the comment and the email and the send me. You know what I mean? Tell me what you want. I'm going to get it. You understand? Alright, please a plug in this. You know what I mean? Hopefully we'll find what we want in this. 90% of the time, me a feel out. And this is how the producer them now tell you. They want make it, them build the rhythm already, and then them come on YouTube and go on like say them a build it from scratch. When them don't have the sounds and the melody, them plan out and everything long time. You know, they prepare it and then them come on YouTube and then them make it look like a 10-minute video. When in reality, you know what I mean? Are you just a feel out for the sound and see the sound work, and you know what I mean? It might not take 10 minutes, it might take you 2-3 hours. But nevertheless, you will reach a destination where you look for real, same way. See? But them make it look like a 10 minutes. So if you want to make the rhythm in a 10 minutes, then you feel discouraged, you feel like you do something wrong. You know what I mean? When it takes time, you know what I mean? It takes time, you pick the sound, you work, and the sound when you work, you trial and error it. You know what I mean? A certain work. Alright, let's see what kind of sound you can find now. Remember, we have a card on the layout already, you know. You see? We hear that sound or something. I don't think I like this sound. Yeah, man, as I said, don't be discouraged, you know what I mean? It's not a 10 minutes thing, you know what I mean? More time, you take all a week for done a rhythm because why you try to get that perfect sound. You understand? Alright, so I wonder if a flute will sound good in another rhythm. Let me hear the flute sound. Alright, I think I like that flute there, you know. Have a little ear-rich kind of sound, you know. Alright, let me go up one octave. Swallow this flute so I can hear what I go on with it. seem like this flute sound is kind of low, you understand? So here we are going to do now. We are going to try to get the volume up. Or replace it with another flute. Because the melody we will lay down is a nice melody, but you might not hear it. However, on the next anto, sometimes some melodies are not meant to be heard. You know what I mean? They are meant to be felt. You understand? So let me search for your next ayat now. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, in the midst of that, I'm going to put an ayat roll because, you know what I mean, we don't want to lose the trappish sound of it, you know what I mean. We like the trap sound there, so we gotta keep it, you know what I mean, that way there. Let me try something. What is me use? Art. Let me try this. Here's the thing about making beats as well. You see, the end product might end up not having a lot of the sounds when you hear in a this. You know what I mean? For example, this sound right here. This. More I listen to the beat, the more I don't want to hear it. You understand? Another thing when I realize, you see my lead, I not too dig the lead no more. Alright, so we have to play around until we find something, you know what I mean? Something nice, you know what I mean? So let me just search around. And as I say, all of them sound here, some quality sounds, well, you get me? You can't go wrong with none of them, because if I even leave that lead there night, it still sound good. But let me try find something where, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you always try to get the best sounds that you can, you know what I mean? And the best combination of sounds, you get me? the lead sound, yeah. So I gotta change it out. Alright, this sound more, you know. And some of this when me are going on some complex things, you know what I mean, we wanna probably have to watch some more of my videos them or go over them. But you know what I mean, what I really do is put in, so these were samples to begin with when I could have used over in the editing section. You know what I mean? However, I just drag them in because them not sound like them are, you know what I mean, coincide with the rhythm enough. So I just drag them in the track itself and utilize them like a sample. So now what I try to write now is to find the tempo. You understand? So first you come so now boop. You click at and right here, you know what I mean, click on detect tempo, and you know what I mean, it's approximately between 75 to 150. So you know what I mean, you detect the tempo there. It will say would you like to set the project tempo to this value, you know, want to do that, you know what I mean, and then next way you're going to do is to fit to tempo, and you know what I mean, you just have to type in the tempo where you see a while ago, you understand, simple as that, and you just have to put it, you know what I mean, in the right tempo with the beat, so no sound off, because you notice while I have it in the editing track, you know what I mean, the editing section, it kind of sound half, So, you know what I mean, doing it this way kind of make everything, you know what I mean, balance to the beat. So if you notice, everything just fall in a tempo a while ago. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of me turning it down now. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Me not like that sound no more, me not use it. Because the direction of the rhythm when me I try, when me I aim for, and that me I get. You understand? So, but now, the rhythm I come together. You know what I mean? And this is how it goes, you know. You experiment with sounds until, you know what I mean, you find a nice sound where you want. You know what I mean? Alright, but here what I go on now, I still feel like I want a, you know what I mean, a vocal in it. So I go back up to my vocal samples and see if I find something fitting. You know what I mean? So like I said before, it's not a 10-minute thing. You have to find sounds and it will sound good to you at first, and then as you build the rhythm now and you come up with new ideas, you realize that some sounds just sound redundant and you have to get rid of them, and eventually you have to come out with a rhythm, you know what I mean, which is different from how you started, and that's how it goes. this. I'ma try it. Again, remember to like the channel, like the video, you know what I mean, subscribe to the channel if you want DAWs, you know what I mean, which are DAWs like FL Studio, Pro Tools and anything there. Just link me up, you know what I mean, get them free, you know what I mean. But if you want some plug-in sets and packs with those, you don't know how far up on your feet. You get me answer, so if you want your Pro Tools, you want your Logic, you want anything you want, just link me to the email there in the about section. If you want your custom beats, just link the same way. If you want your tracks mixed, you know what I mean, you know, go go in a 50 grand and a 30 grand right. You understand? Get to you something. You understand? We know the things, so, especially in the pandemic right now, you see. So, I like the vocals there. I don't necessarily need another one, but in the context now, see, the same sound I believe I can change it into something different. First, the sound that we made work with before, it sound too happy. I think I go for a more dark soundish trap kind of beat, you know what I mean, with a difference. You get me? So now I go see if I can find a nice little sound, you know what I mean, if I go with it. Again, if you don't want the contacts, you can link me as well. You know what I mean? We have all the banks, you know what I mean, and we have all the libraries, you understand? see the sound then, try them, and then now you see alright, that way, you understand? So, you have to try another song. One piece of piano, a grimy piano, clear share keys, again, we have them, I don't want them, I can't get them, you see? In the meanwhile, just like the video, you know the thing already. I feel like every time I make a beat, I just have a go live, you see? Yeah man, I'm just showing how it is done. I'm providing the service them on the music. I know enough man know how to get Pro Tools. Enough man know how to get FL Studio. You know what I mean? Enough man know how to get Logics. You know what I mean? And all them things. You know what I mean? So, help you know. I know so when we just start off, you know, I help to get them things out. You know what I mean? And some man I try to hold out to. You know what I mean? Like they know how you learn to. You see? Yeah man, like it makes them alone. You know thing there. Alright, so play share keys. Let me see if you can hear this song. Heavy plug-in thing, not that heavy. now we're gonna drop in another, you know what I mean, another melody. This time I draw for a thing named Prophecy. You know what I mean? We normally get some nice sounds from this plugin. It's, you know what I mean, it's Carg again. You know what I mean? Yeah man, so bad piece of plugin this, you know, Carg, you know what I mean? Again, if you don't want it, just leave it in the comments in the comment section, make you get it, get me? Alright, bam. Slovakia, I wonder if a Prophecy. I think I'm looking for let me try Odyssey. here me I go do, I go jump in a bass. See? I definitely want a next melody. You know what I mean? But me I go and mix that in my head meanwhile me draw for the bass. You understand? You know what I mean? Well, remember if you like the video, share, you know what I mean, leave in the comments. Again, you don't know we're providing with all on the DAWs. You know what I mean? If you don't want FL Studio, Pro Tools, you know what I mean, just link with. You know what I mean? Make you get that free too. You see? Yeah man, if you don't want to track them mix, custom beats, all of them necessary things there, we provide that as well. You know what I mean? Just link way up in the email, you know what I mean? Alright, so I drop in the bass now. You know what I mean? Now neglect the bass no longer. I will use a 808 or a sub bass. You know what I mean? Which one of them sound better? I the one them I go work with. You understand? So watch this now. Notice what I do to the bass. This is a 808 bass. See? I click, I right click on the bass itself, and right click and I click cut itself. What this do, it make the bass down bleed. You understand? So boy, while you know when you lay down the bass and you know what I mean, you notice that the bass bleed over too much, almost like the frequency of the bass go over and mud up the track. So what this allows you to do now is it not pass a certain point. So if you actually go so now boop and say I will lay down the bass, it not go further than where you try lay down. You understand? You notice it have that abrupt end. You know what I mean? That a way you want and that a way enough man show you. You understand? It give that abrupt end so it not bleed over and interfere with the rest of your instruments there. You understand? You understand? So what I go do a little sliding effect. You know what I mean? That's how the modern, you know what I mean? The man them do right now, the sliding effect. You understand? Alright, but what we are going to do now, we are going into the bass itself and we are going to make some changes. Alright? Alright, so first thing we are going to do, we are going to mess with this slide. Alright. And as well you have to adjust this. So what you have to do, zero attack. You have to maximize the wall. You know what I mean? Decay. You have to cut the decay down to 0. You have to cut that down to 0. Do it, boy, yes sir. Alright, I'm gonna put the slide this one. and the 808 kick a conflict with each other. So, you know what I mean? Here's a little trick where you can do. You just shift, you know what I mean? You go up on the range tool and you shift the 808. So, you know what I mean? Every time the kick, you know what I mean, get activated, the 808 don't get activated the same time. So, the 808 don't end up muddy up your kick or don't make your kick have the punch the way it's supposed to have. You understand? It almost work like delay time in a reverb. You understand? So it's after the kick punch, then the 808 get activated. You understand? You have other ways to do it, more complex ways. You know what I mean? That way, them way there, you can, you know what I mean? You can make specific adjustments and bring out certain frequencies. But for now, because we now mix the rhythm right now, we just build it and arrange it. You know what I mean? We just do it that way so it don't affect the kick and the sound of the rhythm. Still not happy with the hi-hat. You know what I mean? We want some rolls in the hi-hat. Bad piece of piano, you know, it grimy, you know, you see it named Glacier Keys, you know what I mean? If you don't want it, just, you know, leave it in the comment section, left me on the email address with the instructions, you know what I mean? But if I don't have the right preset, then you know, I will get the sound, that grimy sound, you know what I mean? We have a lot of contact libraries, you know what I mean? We're hard to come by, we have to fork up some 70 odd US and some 100 and odd US for, you know what I mean? We can make, you know what I mean, get it with contact player, with FL Studio, you know what I mean? If we use any DAW we use, you know what I mean, we can make get it fit, you understand? Windows and Mac. Alright, but for the most part, Mac might be lacking because they don't know the plugins them hard for come over upon Mac, you know what I mean, for some reason. But from a Windows you have, rest assured, man, you see? Yeah, man, sir. Alright, so I'm going to use this one instead. I'm going to kill that one here. Alright, now for one might listen to on the phone or on the laptop, one might now hear the bass right now. See, that is where mixing comes in. You understand? So listening to your phone, you might not hear the low frequencies. You understand? That's why. And bear in mind, everybody a listen rhythms through them phone right now. See? So you want to mix according to how a rhythm might sound on a phone. You get me? So watch this now. When you're going at the mixing, you have to try carry out or bring out the mid-range and the bass so that it comes through the phone, because at times you might hear the drums in the phone, but you know what I mean, something can sound like it is missing if you not hear the bass, which it is logical that you won't hear the bass through the phone, you know, Zine, but it is better you mix so that your bass come out through the phone, or else you might lose customer if you try sell rhythm. You understand? A man might say, boy, that rhythm sound empty, me nah feel it. All me I hear are drums, snares and them little thing there. Me nah hear something missing. But if them that listen upon a bigger speaker, them that hear the bass, you understand, and the bass will make the rhythm sound full. You know what I mean? That's why most producers nowadays, they mix the rhythm in a way where you hear the bass. And in most cases, you can't do that with every bass, you know. So them use a particular type of bass, and that is the bass we are using the rhythm now. You understand? You have others, but you know what I mean, this one tend to stand out, you know what I mean, in phone and laptops and everything there. Stop the rhythm right saying, and you know what I mean. However, me personally feel like, say boy, it need more sounds. You can you can deal with that. You can add more sounds, or you can make variations in the sounds. You know what I mean? Which I don't know a thing that is very easy to do. All you have to do is just change up some of the melodies, them just make them stand out in different bars. You know what I mean? Make some variations. You know what I mean? But still feel like I need another instrument which me I got add. You know what I mean? When you reach this point in the rhythm, it tends for hard to find a next song, something will blend in perfectly with the rhythm. You know what I mean? Because your mind I tell you, say boy, there's nothing else you can add to it. But another part of your mind I tell you, say, no man, the rhythm wants something. You see? Alright, so let me see what I can find. I might just search in a contact itself too. Use contact, bear in mind that it is very intensive on your CPU. So what you want to use a MIDI track, a MIDI output. Make sure the port goes to the same port that is assigned to the contact player itself, which is usually one. You know what I mean? You can use two, but you have to just make sure say you assign the MIDI to the port that the contact is assigned to. So this contact is assigned to one, you know what I mean? So your output MIDI assigned to one. If you have another rocker contact upon it, you might assign that to 2. If you have another one, you might assign it to 3, and each MIDI have to be assigned to its own contact. But you know what I mean, that is for another tutorial. But for this one now, the reason why we do it this way is because contact is very CPU intensive, you know what I mean, and you don't want to overload it, you understand? So you use the MIDIs for kinda, you know what I mean, side step the CPU usage. Alright, so this library we're gonna use and now name Action String is a very powerful library, you know what I mean. Not in every case it is necessary, you know what I mean. It is very good when you make trap dancehall beats. You get what I say? But Now me just a experiment to see if it work with, you know what I mean, this rhythm here, because I'm kinda run out of ideas as to what else me can add to this beat. Alright, let me fix that. And you have to remember to assign it to its proper channel. So the library I just had a while ago was under channel 2, right? So if I don't add the MIDI to that, it now go activate the library, you see? And yeah, it's a sound like this I want. You know what I mean? And here I'm gonna do to this now. So alright, you saw where we are gonna leave it for tonight, you know what I mean? Don't know. Upon completion of that rhythm, yeah. I was showing you where it come out, you understand? So remember to like, subscribe, you know what I mean? Leave in the comments. Again, we have all the DAWs, you know what I mean? Yeah man. All the plugins them on the need. So just link up, you understand? Yeah man.